life savings of it. Apostle.
Yo, so a couple of things. I thought the skit was hilarious from a content standpoint, comedic standpoint. You know, he really did his thing. I thought it was really funny. And I think this is actually a necessary skit to call out certain mega churches who do this. I think people need to, before you get offended, people need to remember that Drewski is only modeling what he has seen that has happened in mega churches, in particular, some black mega churches. And I don't think he's disrespecting God or disrespecting the faith, because the very thing that he was doing in that video has happened in quite a few mega churches. And I think this is a good reminder of why the local church is important, and the essence of church in terms of its core values is important, because church is not supposed to be a full-on production. Church is supposed to be your coming together of getting to know Christ, learning the word. Yes, you do give tithes and offering, but it shouldn't be where you give your whole life savings, unless God is leading you to do that. But it shouldn't be a thing where a pastor is glorifying money or glorifying his status or the expensive things that he has to take advantage of people. I don't subscribe to that. But also I want to point out that what he has showcased in this video is not a full representation of what happens in most local churches or even some mega churches. So I want to point out that yes, that the very thing that he was demonstrating does happen. However, I don't want people to look at church as a whole thinking that this is it. But I will say, to hold the church accountable, that this video is actually a good rebuke, if you will, to look at those churches and say, okay, maybe we should probably stop doing the antics, the over exaggerations, and this whole thing of wanting money from our congregation. I think that there should be pastors who should be called out for doing certain things like that, the way Drewski portrayed in that video. But I also want to remind people that that is not the full representation of what happens in church. So again, I enjoyed the video, loved the video, thought it was funny, but it's not a full representation of what happens in church on a day-to-day basis. Grace and peace. Love y'all. Y'all stay easy.